My impression from having seen the facilities here has been one of amazement, but also one of excitement and trepidation, because this is a world that we don't know where it's leading. Like, where is this robot standing next to me going to take us? You know, we don't know. And we have to learn new ways of interacting as humans with the AI forms and the robots that are going to be around us. And we also need to make sure that all of the population is prepared and able to thrive within this new world that's coming. And I think the other exciting thing that I feel about seeing this location is that the sheer amount of planning, advanced planning that took place. So in 1992, this place was established to take China's science to a new level. And that's what it has done over the course of decades. It wasn't, I think a lot of people around the world say, oh, China has suddenly got AI, China has suddenly got robotics, China is suddenly the place that is 21st century. But actually it's been planned and programmed, it's been designed that way, it's been supported. Companies, government, business, universities, they've all been supporting this program since 1992 in the case of this particular jurisdiction, you know, like this particular AI park and science park. You know, it's not just something that popped up suddenly, it's something that was clearly planned and thought through and with a clear direction. And I think that a lot of people around the world will be surprised to hear that they actually will think, like, how did China become so advanced so quickly? Well, it's actually been a process of planning and organising and garnering the energies of entire sectors of the country, universities, government, private corporations, and individuals who have good ideas and great brains. It's not magic, it's made out of a systematic and rational approach. You know, there was a moment in the 1980s when Japan underwent a similar transformation in global perceptions. Everyone thought Japanese just copied. And then suddenly, of course, no, actually, Japanese are inventing and leading the world in so many spheres. And now China has reached that point where, you know, people didn't expect it, and then suddenly Chinese robots, Chinese AI, Chinese electric vehicles, Chinese, you know, high-end products, not just textiles and footwear. I think for Australia, the robotics sector, that's not my area of research, but I think the robotics sector will be really important in agriculture. We have a very agricultural, heavy economic base, and also mining. So these kinds of automation can perhaps reduce some of the repetitive work that is done in both those sectors, in mining and in agriculture. And maybe a more advanced area that Australia could benefit from robotics in would be in the health and health sciences area. Australia's had some good innovations in that space, and biotechnology, and also in cochlear implants, these kinds of you know, assisted machines in a way that assist people's lives when they have a disability or some sort of medical issue. So I think we have really good medical scientists in Australia who would probably be very enthusiastic about hearing about what's going on in terms of AI. Oh, and then probably the other area would be sports. Australians, like Chinese, love their sports, and they love playing sport and following teams, and the science around sports is a very popular area of study in Australia. So sports scientists would love to hear how they can use AI, big data, robotics to improve the performance of athletes. And maybe we'll see robot games, robot Olympics or something, sort of in a big way. Yeah, I think there should be greater people-to-people contacts. I think we'll see a resurgence of tourism both ways soon. I think it's really important to get Australians to come to China and see what is happening, because I think it will open a lot of eyes. And that's important, because the more people around the world understand each other, the more peace and harmony we'll have, and the more trust will be built.